Here we have another Dell Optiplex 755 small form factor. Just kind of showing some of the stuff required to mod it. Here I've used a power tool or die grinder to cut off the tab and the edge here. And you don't really need the other tab. You don't even need this edge either, just as long as you have these little rubber grommets with the metal piece to clamp into the side of the screw holes of the hard drive. Here I have a GT750, and that's a 1.5 slot to 2.5 slot card. The top of that came right up to about here, so I unscrewed it, and I unscrewed the fan and pulled that off. And because the heatsink fins run horizontally, we can fit an old blower fan out of a laptop in here and use some sort of tape or Gorilla Tape or aluminum tape to tape it on here and blow it out. The vent holes out here, and of course you can vent the side panel. Another thing, this Dell Optiplex has a floppy drive, which, hey, maybe if you want to play Commander Keen or Doom off the original floppy disk, might be kind of nice if you're running DOSBox. One of the things I noticed, though, is that space left in here is still usable. Here we have an SSD. I think it's like a 64 gig or 55 gig. I just simply unscrewed it out of the case, slapped a plastic bag over it for an insulator, some rubber bands on there, and with a little bit of cable management, I can tuck those wires out of the way without pushing on the RAM, and I can shove this SSD down in here without having the cables in the way, and it'll fit right underneath the floppy drive if I can get that in there. And that way you can have your cake and eat it too. I could probably maybe have it fit in here too. But yeah, just some thoughts on the Optiplex 755.